Hello everyone, this is Mario. Welcome to my channel and to stage 15 of La Vuelta 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Today we have the final stage of the second week of this race, and what a stage we have to finish this week. The riders will face 153.1 kilometers of a really mountainous stage. We have one category 2 climb to open the day, then two category 1 climbs, and they finish the day in the Santuario del Acebo, or the Puerto del Acebo, where they will face a 7.9 kilometer long climb at an average of 9.8%. I will, of course, once more try to attack and try to gain some time over Primoz Roglic with Alejandro Valverde, so the focus of the team will be the world champion, currently 1 minute and 8 seconds behind the rider from Team Jumbo-Visma, but still with some hope of taking the final win in the GC. And so the riders are now starting the stage, departing from Tineo, going to the top of Puerto del Acebo. Yeah, that's it, where we have the Santuario del Acebo. And today I want to try to go with Marc Soler in the breakaway. I will wait for someone else to attack, and I will try to take Jorge Arcas with him. And let's see, we have attacks already. Let's try to follow now with my two riders, and then I will. So the goal for today will be, well, oh, this is not working as I wanted. Let's follow now on the wheel. Oh, this is not really working. Let's start the attack with Jorge Arcas and see if we can take Marc Soler in his wheel. The other riders are pacing hard, so yeah, maybe I cannot go with Jorge Arcas. Let's try to go with Marc Soler then and see if the peloton allows that. So as I said, the goal here is to, well, try to collect some mountain points with Marc Soler, and also to have him in the front of the race, so that probably he drops from the breakaway group after the penultimate climb, and then tries to help Alejandro Valverde. But this is being really hard to get my riders in the breakaway today. Let's wait a bit more and see what happens in the meanwhile. And so right now we are already about halfway through the first climb of the day, and no breakaway was able to be assembled. I have Marc Soler here in the front, and well, let's see, maybe the full peloton will go to the top of the climb together. I need to pay attention to my other riders here. I don't want to drop anyone. But yeah, let's keep Marc Soler here in the front. Let's move a bit further to the front. Mikel Nieve is there as well. He's the current leader of the mountain classification. So yeah, let's actually maybe put one of my riders protecting Soler. Arcas is too far behind. I have Pedrero and Rojas already also a bit behind. So yeah, let's try to pace with Soler here. 2 kilometers now to the top of the climb. Let's increase the effort by these riders to 80, also with Arcas to 85. Back to Marc Soler, we have attacks. Oh, I missed this a bit. Let's try to go now with Marc Soler. Try to go for the points. We are going on. Let's keep on the wheel of Mikel Nieve and attack now for the points. This might have been too soon for the attack. Oh, he's a bit short of energy. Let's see. What can he do? Can he take second place here? No, he was only third at the top of this climb, so he only got 1 point. But still, Mikel Nieve didn't get any, so he's now 2 points behind the rider from Mitchelton Scott. And so we have now completed the first downhill after the first climb of the day. And because of the attacks for the KOM points at the top of the previous climb, finally a breakaway group managed to be assembled. And in this group we have Lastra, Thomas de Gent, Dani Navarro, Marc Soler, my rider, Mikel Nieve, the mountain jersey, the mountain classification leader, also Yetzebol and Omar Fraile. So it's an interesting group, but it's not that big, so it's going to be hard for them to reach the finish line ahead of the others. But that's also not my goal for today's stage. I'm here with Marc Soler to collect the mountain points and then to help Valverde go into possibly only the final climb of the day. Speaking of Valverde, he is now sitting in the peloton 4 minutes behind the breakaway riders, and today I'm fortunate that he's having a +2 race day condition. So, contrary to what happened in stage 13, where he was on a -1 and really struggled a bit. So, this time, this could be, oh, we have attacks in the breakaway group? No, I think PCM is a bit confused. No one is attacking here. Well, actually, they are attacking. Why are they attacking? They are dropping me. Oh, come on, don't say I'm not relaying. Oh, this game is absolutely crazy sometimes. And so right now we are 5.4 kilometers from the top of the Puerto del Coño. It's an 11-kilometer long climb, category 1, at an average of 6.5%. So let's see, we are still at the front of this group with 3 kilometers to go. Mikel Nieve still in this group. Let's see how he's feeling today. I have a feeling that Marc Soler is going to take the points in this one. Let's push the pace a bit more. And this group is currently 8 minutes ahead of the peloton. So yeah, maybe it's starting to look that they will be able to contend for the stage, but I don't really know if I want to do that with Marc Soler. Yetzebol is attacking for the KOM points. Let's follow him with Marc Soler, and let's launch the Spanish rider now. Can he overtake Yetzebol? I think he will be able to do that. And will he take the top points here? And he does. He's now on 46 points. Oh, so maybe if he's on, yeah, he was second in this climb. Oh, damn it. I think Omar Fraile was the first one. Still, Marc Soler got 6 points and he's now leading the mountain classification ahead of Mikel Nieve. And so the riders in the breakaway are now with 7 minutes over the peloton, and they are starting the ascension to, well, this climb has a really weird name. It's called Puerto del Pozo de las Mujeres Muertas. So for those of you, not that I'm a Spanish speaker, but for those who don't really understand what this means, it's something about a well of the dead women. So yeah, it's not a really nice name for a climb that the riders will face. But still, it's another category 1 climb, 11.3 kilometers long. This one is quite irregular, contrary to the previous one, but it has an average of 6.9%, so it's not going to be an easy climb. And so now, midway through this climb, the pace in the peloton really increased significantly. Already 2 of my riders, Arcas and Erviti, got dropped, and Nelson Oliveira won't last much longer. In the breakaway, we are 3 kilometers from the top of the climb, and Mikel Nieve is being dropped already. So this is really positive for Marc Soler, although he's quite short of energy as well. We are here only with Omar Fraile and Thomas de Gent, but this is being really hard for Marc Soler to keep up with Omar Fraile, and Omar Fraile is going to be again the first one at the top of this climb. Mikel Nieve is coming back, but he won't be able to take the points, so Marc Soler is going to be the second again. He takes 6 more points. And so the riders in the breakaway are starting now the ascension to Puerto del Acebo. It's a really hard climb to finish this stage. And we have the first attack, Thomas de Gent already going. I won't follow him already. And I need to pay attention that the climb of Santuario del Acebo is quite narrow. So I need to have Valverde and Quintana in a good position at the front of the peloton so that they don't get dropped. And actually, Nelson Oliveira managed to get back here, so maybe I will use him to force the pace in this group. Yeah, I will do that. I will force the pace in this group and keep Nairo Quintana and Alejandro Valverde in the front. Let's put Quintana a bit more to the front. He got blocked here. Let's move away. Come on. Oh no, this is getting dropped a lot. This is not ideal. Come on. And Alejandro Valverde is here. Let's up this to 85. We have Miguel Angel Lopez going. He's not a danger for the GC, so let's not worry too much about him. Let's now use the energy gel on Rojas and Pedrero. And where is Nairo Quintana? Is now back in the front with Alejandro Valverde now getting dropped a bit as well. This is not being easy to keep up with my riders. Let's hope I don't do anything really stupid here. So let's try to maintain position at 87 now with where is Primoz Roglic. He's a bit far behind. We have Davide Formolo attacking, so several riders attacking now. And I need to drop Marc Soler because he's not taking the stage win. So, and let's go back to Valverde and Quintana. They are getting dropped. I cannot take my eyes out of them. Let's try to move back to the front. And soon I will have to use Nairo Quintana to push Valverde. Actually, I think this is the right moment for that. Let's take Quintana back to the front again. He's being blocked again. Hofstede, come on, don't do that. That's not nice, man. Quintana is really being blocked. Let's push the pace with Valverde also. He's kind of being dropped. We are too close from the finish line already. I didn't really see this coming so fast. Let's use the energy gels now with Quintana here. He cannot get to Valverde. And now with Marc Soler, can I force the pace with him and keep Alejandro Valverde on his wheel? Let's try to do this. Let's go at 99 now with Marc Soler, with Valverde on his wheel and approaching the top of the climb. I think Alejandro Valverde will be able to reach at the same time as Primoz Roglic. Can he take the stage? He cannot take the stage. It's going to be... Oh, it was already won by Omar Fraile ages ago. I didn't see that. And the third rider in this stage is going to be Mikel Nieve or Alejandro Valverde. It's going to be for Mikel Nieve. Alejandro Valverde is fourth, so he doesn't take any time over Primoz Roglic in this one. So I didn't really manage to gain time over Primoz Roglic, but Valverde did quite well. I also finished with Quintana and Soler in the first few positions of this stage. So yeah, I don't even know if I can say this was a good performance or not. I think I could have done a lot better in this one. Maybe keeping Soler in the front really was a mistake. So Omar Fraile took the stage win. He was really strong today. Also took loads of points for the mountain classification and might actually be leading after this one. This was a really convincing win by Omar Fraile. He was clearly the strongest rider from the breakaway. He was ahead of Thomas de Gent and Mikel Nieve, also coming from the breakaway. In the GC, there are no changes in the top two positions. Primoz Roglic still 1 minute and 8 seconds ahead of Alejandro Valverde. Omar Fraile was only on 15 points at the start of this stage in the mountain classification. He took 40 points today. He's now leading with 55, 3 points ahead of Marc Soler. In the points classification, Alejandro Valverde did manage to increase his lead slightly over Primoz Roglic. He is now 18 points ahead of the Slovenian from Team Jumbo-Visma. And finally, Miguel Angel Lopez is the leader of the young rider classification. Today he gained, I think, about 2 minutes over Tadej Pogačar and now leads with 1:33 ahead of the Slovenian. In the team classification, Astana once more increases its lead over Movistar, now 15 minutes and 6 seconds ahead, so this is theirs to lose. So Omar Fraile takes the win for Astana today. He was really strong, and as for Alejandro Valverde, I didn't take any time over Primoz Roglic in this one. I barely missed the third place, which would have given him 4 seconds, but Mikel Nieve was the one taking those bonus seconds. So we are going to the second rest day of this race. It's going to be tomorrow, so the next stage will be only in 2 days. And in the GC, after this one, Primoz Roglic is 1 minute and 8 ahead of Alejandro Valverde. And to wrap up the top 5, we have Jakob Fuglsang, Nairo Quintana, and Rigoberto Urán. And so now is the time to look at the next stage coming in 2 days. It's quite short, 155 kilometers long only, but for me it's probably the queen stage of this race. It has 5 categorized climbs, so I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stage. That final climb was really hard, and the fact that we had narrow roads and Nairo Quintana mainly was being constantly blocked by other riders, it didn't really help out. But in the end, Valverde did manage to not lose time today. So yeah, in the absence of gaining time, not losing time is also quite good. And so if you have enjoyed this one, please click the like button. Also, please comment below and tell me where you think I should have done better in today's stage. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate your support. And I hope to see you all next time for stage 16 of La Vuelta 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Bye!